Quarter after.
Music move me, Chris.
B, dance them in. Make them forget about the start time. You know who's back from Ecuador? Grace. That'll make you forget about a start time. Tonight we've got Ian Bagg jumping on with B. We have a wonderful feature. We'll take your lovely comments from the comment section. All kinds of fun to get to. I'm Chris Denman in St. Louis. That's B-Flat in Philadelphia. Grace, straight out of the jungles of Ecuador. She's back and she's ready. Gonna be a big night. Lots to talk about. And we will read all of your criticisms of me making it late to start. I will have you know the internet bill is paid. The sage has been burned in the room. And we've got a lot of fun to have tonight. We've got a great feature. Ian Bagg, very funny comedian with some great DIY stories, is going to jump on. I'll tell you how I know him. B, welcome to your show. People already cash apping you?
Chris. Yes, saying, what the hell is Chris doing?
I'll take the heat. It's my fault. It's definitely my fault.
What Chris doing? What is going on? People like for this to start on time. So I've got to always go with my man first. Miguel, he'd be the first one, 8:30 on the dot. So we got to start the show at 8 o'clock now. Just so
Lakeisha,
on time.
Lakeisha said in the comments, we expect this out of the LA crew, not the B-Flat show. So Sherri and Kym.
That's what I'm talking about.
True.
They do, Chris. That's what I say. What I say, Chris, 5 minutes ago. I was like,
I've been at this office. I've been at this office since 7:45 a.m. I promise you, we were ready to roll on time. Sometimes things happen though. No, Pat, it was not me, but I'll take the heat. That's right. That's what a good quarterback does. If you want to follow Sounds of Noel,
I'm gonna give you the side eye, Chris, like this
on Instagram at Sounds of Noel. Lauren brings heat with the music on the show every day. F. Smith Welch already commenting, hey, B and Chris. Sharon says better late than never. Do you want to just start off reading a few of these live chat comments from when we were getting ready to start, B, before we get this show started?
We'll show some right quick before I give a shout out to Daphne.
Go ahead.
You want to hear some of the comments?
Oh, you want to hear? Okay.
Yes.
Got it. Tristan, let's go. Somebody threatened me with Tristan's drills earlier. Saying I was going to be in trouble. Joy says, about damn time. Attabay's Corners in the house. Natalie, this feels like when they're late, they make you stand outside the church door and usher the peep out and say, shh.
See, Chris.
Oh, man. Taina loves your lips. They're dark tonight.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, man.
Just going for the vampy look.
Let's get your shout-outs in, and let's get things moving right along. We'll get to Ian Bagg here in just a second.
Have to, because, Chris, I get anxious and a little funky acting. I don't want to take it out on you when we don't start on time. I don't. I'm going to take it
feel
out on
free
Dennis.
to. See where
I know where to redirect my energy. I know how to redirect my energy.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, let me give a shout-out, of course, to my wonderful assistant, Daphne. And Grace can throw his stuff up. And remember, people, she's working with Sherri Shepherd, rewriting her bio. Chris, she sent me my YouTube mock-up. I need to let you look at it. She's like, did you send it to Chris yet? I was like, damn, Daphne, you just sent it. I ain't read through it yet.
I can't
5 minutes ago.
I can't believe she's taking all this work from me. Oh, my gosh.
Oh, is that right? Well,
she's working with
Sherri, she's working with me, and if you need her.
I'm kidding. I don't want to have anything to do with that hard work she's putting in. Great work, Daphne.
Yes, so great work. And look, hit her up if you need some stuff, for her to even look over it. Just hit her up. She's great. Chris, it's been a long day. I tried to cut. I just want the people to know I cut my hair. I told you, Dennis said I need to stop cutting my hair. So he went and bought me some color. I was like, bring me some color back. I'm going to shape up my side. Then I said, thank God I'm wearing these headsets so people can't see where I cut a patch out. And I wasn't even smoking. And that's the fucked up thing. See, I always got to smoke when I'm doing my hair so I can concentrate. When I'm not smoking, I'm all over the place. And I was doing my hair trying to be quick. And I took a little patch out. And now I got to go to the barbershop and let them do it. So it's been
good luck.
One. I'm letting the Picassos know that. So anyway, let me get my shout outs real quick.
Get them.
Okay, we got some special ones, Chris. And I can't read this whole letter, but I went to my P.O. box and I'm letting Maya know. She knows, but I'm letting everybody else know that I did get the box from Maya, but I'm doing a nice reveal for it. I also received we received this wonderful letter from Sybil Wiggins in Newark, Delaware. And look at this, Chris. It ain't for you. This for me. Booyah.
Yeah, like all those cash apps with my name on it.
I told you that $2.50 is for whenever you decide. I'm a cash app you, Chris, when you decide to send me all the stuff that's sitting in your office.
There's
people sent you
stuff's been
that
sent.
You need to mail.
Stuff's been mailed.
That's a whole nother issue. Mm-hmm. So this letter came in from Sybil Wiggins, and she says, it's to Miss B. How are you, Mr. Deasy and the Too Funny Mama crew?
That's right. NAACP Image Award winning Too Funny Mama crew.
You see how long this is?
That's a professional nice letter.
She typed it up because she's old school. She was like, I grew into technology through this work and I'm well over 60. She's like, I don't have no cash app. Take this money order. I was like, that's what's up. And then she just loves this show. She says, I can't read the whole thing, but more or less. Anyway, the things that you and the Picassos are doing are amazing. Your podcast show is a regular tool time for the sisters plus one. I'm sure Mr. Deasy has something to contribute.
Oh, am I the plus one?
Yeah. It says, what a tribute to Women's Appreciation Month. Thanks so much, the Too Funny Mama crew, and you especially, Miss B, you NAACP award winning women. And just, more or less, here's some money to help for your computer and help Deasy's electric bill or his production money for the future.
Oh, man.
Put a little something away.
Living, just...
So thank you, Sybil, for loving this show and the Picassos. I definitely had to give her that shout out, Chris. And, I got to give my Cash App shout outs because when I read through them a few days later, I'd be cracking up.
They're great.
I definitely have to give a shout out to Carletta because she was like, she sent me money. She was like, just for simply being dope. All around capitalized.
What's the Cash App? Oh, it's $B-Flat. That's right.
She was like, you just simply dope. Jamie sent me money for cough drops and tea. You with her smart ass self. Jamie always doing saying something crazy.
No, not for your back teeth.
This was for cough drops and tea. And then Mark M sent money for my tired voice. He was like, "Damn,
is that MM?
Your tired voice." Yep, MM.
Oh, great.
So let me have Grace throw up the photo. This is a shout out to Carletta. Don't get it mixed with Carletta. This is Carlotta in Orlando. She purchased these masks for her family reunion coming up. You see that for Juneteenth. She got them through Vernice. That our feature, Picasso Vernice Holmes, who was on with the amazing kimono robe art.
Vernice brought it.
So shout out to Vernice sent me these photos. She's like, and now the lady's also interested in ordering her robes, but she bought masks, like all of those for their family reunion.
Oh, that's great.
Like, that's nice. That's very nice.
It is.
That was dope. I love to see this place as a marketplace. It's turning into a Shark Tank. This is like the Black Martha's Stewart Shark Tank.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. Next thing you know, people going to be saying, oh, I'm going to invest in that. And I'll be like, no, the hell you're not. You better put your money in me first.
That is what you'll get to know about me.
That's some sidebar.
The money will be accounted for. You will know where it's going, but there will be the B-Flat tax no matter where it's going.
Exactly. And let me have her throw up the video real quick. Sherri
heard the request of Miss Sherri Shepherd from yesterday's live Tighten Up Tuesday. Yes, I am Joy, aka Joy Jate, from the comments. You did cash at me a little birthday fund, and I definitely appreciate it and thank you for it. But since you wanted me to do a dance, I guess I can join B-Flat and her silliness. Sorry, I'm at work, which is where I was yesterday when I was watching you guys, because who doesn't need a little laughter while they're at work? So, in honor of you guys and your Tighten Up Tuesdays and my birthday
she's going to dance at work.
I am working on my birthday because grown folks got to make money too. I appreciate it.
I love it.
I thank you. I partied. Have a good one, guys.
That was great, Joy.
Thank you.
That was so
Joy.
nice. Although Joy,
Oh.
this could be a play, a not so subtle play. Joy, she's not even undercover. She's coming for you, B.
And you know what? She coming for you, Chris, because she the one that sent that stuff that you got sitting in your office.
That's sitting in the Philadelphia post office.
No, that's sitting in the Chris Deasy.
Do you see anything behind me? In my mom's basement? There's no room down here.
Well, she mailed it there, and you better send it to me. I'm gonna cash app you $20
It's been
for
sent.
my box. Good, because it got Delta stuff in it. She sent stuff for me and Kym. I'll split it up.
Pay your P.O. box bill. Maybe they'll give it to you.
I checked my P.O. box. I know you tripping. My P.O. box don't even expire until October.
I think you tell stories about how they're mean to you at the post office, but you're really just short on the bill.
Oh.
They won't unlock it for you.
Same damn story about the internet when
I'm telling you.
When the episodes go out, when my mama lived down the street from you and her internet be working. I told you, Chris, I called my mama. I was like, Mama, where's your internet?
That is such bull. Oh, I'll show you. I got the receipts.
Well,
and listen, if you want me to open this
show
curtain,
my P.O. box bill, Chris, everybody know they saw the sheet. Everybody know they see the shit that
I think they hid the key from you.
Well, I know the box. Oh,
and they're keeping your mail as collateral.
Wait a minute. Now I got to take a 5-second Negro break.
What? Oh, man. We're going to have Ian Bagg on in just a second. What was that break about? I can't even tell.
Look, I had to go get the box. This just came.
Oh, you paid your bill?
The bill been paid. Stuff come every day since I bought it. While you talking shit? So anyway,
what's that?
On,
what's in the box? What's in the box?
Feel it. It ain't what you sent. I can guarantee you that. It ain't from you. So, as I was saying, that is a reveal. Okay. I'm saving that. That's special.
All right.
I know what it is, but I want all the Picassos to see it. So I'm gonna reveal it, post a little video, and then we're gonna talk about it. Chris.
What kind of break was that?
5-second Negro break.
Okay, got it. I'll file that under things I can't say that are hilarious.
We take them all day long at work and everywhere. I bet you when Key is there working, she be taking a break.
Key doesn't know the meaning of a break, but let's. What other?
When she need to, believe
she's what? She sure can.
She takes it's in her. She tell you what to do, Chris. So I know she takes a break. And she works for you.
Okay. What other shout outs do we have?
I definitely want to give the people the guidelines for the Picasso t-shirt contest.
Best name for fans in the business, by the way.
Fans in the business. By any chance, Chris, did you pin in the comments my Amazon affiliate link?
Did Daphne not do that?
You're supposed. I sent that to you.
All right, I'm gonna focus. Yes, in the Amazon, in the YouTube link in the live chat, there's a link.
It's in the live.
It's posted. Tell them what it's about.
Thank you. It's shit. I don't know what it's about. Daphne's still explaining it to me.
Okay, listen. Here's how this stuff works. It's
an Amazon link, and when people purchase things, I can get paid off of it.
So bookmark that link. So click it.
But I still want to look more into it. You know, Daphne Rush, she's setting up all kinds of shit. I got everything. But I'm still reading up on stuff. Because I want to know, does it offer like my Picassos a discount? Do they get 5% off purchases? Or what do they get?
They get the joy of you doing more projects, and this pre-show gets to keep moving forward.
Amazon and okay.
It's a way to support shows, yeah.
And I have a way to support my Picassos. When they buy stuff through Amazon, you know I'm going to be giving things away, showing love. That's what I do, Chris.
You're a lovely person.
All of this brightness around me makes me just show love. Now, when I turn it off, it's a different story. So anyway, these are the guidelines. So for my first-time viewers, thank you for joining us. I am hosting a Picasso t-shirt design. I want my Picassos to do the submissions. Send them to the Frugal Flip Gmail address. I'd love for Grace to throw that up really quick. And let me just kind of throw out what it is. Number one, contest starts now and it runs through April 12th. which is my birthday week. So I want to be able to make an announcement on April 19th, which is the following week. So the contest will end on the 12th. Have all your submissions into the frugalflip@gmail.com by then. What I would like for Chris to do, like once we start getting the submissions, we're going to do a poll. I'll show some pictures. We'll have people vote. And I'll just start saving them. So every week we'll just start showing what people submitted and we're voting. Please make sure you spell Picasso right. It's B-Casso, not B-I, not B-Y, just B with a hyphen and then a capital C-A-S-S-O. Make sure the colors are black and red. Make sure it's a unisex design that everybody would want to wear. Keep it clean and simple. And we're going to pick 5 winners. Y'all know 5 is my number. If you've been paying attention to stuff around this space. On my paddle, I'm a number 5. I do everything in 5. We got 5 segments. That's just how I do it.
Love it.
We'll have 1 grand prize winner, and I'll reveal what they'll get, but I'm not going to tell everybody yet. But the 4 runner-ups will get 1 month of their featured pick, whatever we pick. Every month we're going to run them. They'll get a limited edition space. So say we start in June, they'll get their shirt up. Then the next person will have July and so on and so forth. Limited edition, but the grand prize winner is what we're going to be selling all the time in different sizes, different styles and all of that. The 4 runner-up is just 1 t-shirt. We're not doing like V-necks and all this other stuff, but we're still, letting you get your shine for a month. So those are the guidelines.
Beautiful.
And I'm going to be making like a little post like I did with the tool list in terms of like what we need for projects. So make sure you look out for that on the @FrugalFlip page. And I'm really starting to tell people to go to @FrugalFlip. If Grace can throw that up, that's on Instagram, because that's where I want you to start really looking for more stuff about the flip, stuff about Tighten Up Tuesday. All things Tighten Up Tuesday will be at @FrugalFlip. So you don't have to look at on Flat Out Funny. That's my comedy stuff, crazy shit I do, get your day started. But go to @FrugalFlip. That's where I really want to start directing people. Because I want to start showing shit and making sure I don't lose sight of what I'm doing, Chris, because if I ain't smoking, I ain't focused.
That's how it works.
That's my new slogan. Lynn, put that on the show. If I ain't smoking, I ain't focused.
All right. So we
Moving
got
on.
the rules. What's next? We're gonna bring our guests on.
We got a quick flash rag.
Oh, flash rag. Okay.
I'm gonna read Maya's card, and then we're gonna bring our guest on.
Got it.
Before I do the frugal flip. Is that
Sure.
cool?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Lovely.
Let me go ahead and read Maya's card. That don't take long. Shout out to Maya Bean. Sorry, people, I dropped the card. Let me go ahead and get into it. And today's card is never stop believing. You can do anything. Build self-confidence and believe in yourself again. It's okay to try and fail. Failing is the only way to truly learn. Making mistakes are necessary to grow. You got this. I like that. Good.
That's great. And the Guiding Light Guru on Instagram.
And I did that one just for Jamie. That look,
Paid for.
Mess. All right, let's see. My DYK. Got my DYK up. Oh, it's still Women's History Month. I got 2 more to close it out, Chris. So today is dedicated to Alice Ball.
Alice Ball.
Yes. Alice Ball, 1892 through 1916, not a long lifespan, was an African-American chemist who developed the first successful treatment for those suffering from Hansen's disease, aka leprosy. Ball was also the very first African-American and the first woman to graduate with an MS degree in chemistry from the College of Hawaii, now known as the University of Hawaii. Tragically, Ball died at the young age of 24. During her brief lifetime, she did not get to see her full impact of her discovery. It was not until years after her death that Ball got the proper credit she deserved. So the method that she came up with was called the Ball method. It was a highly successful method of using an oil from I'm saying this right, I guess. Cholmuga tree. It's a tree in Hawaii.
Okay.
She extracted this oil and came up with how to use it successfully by extracting the fat and separating the oils to make it successful.
Very nice.
It's called the ball method. And I'm mad because I thought I came up with the ball method.
Take it easy.
I thought I was the one that invented that.
I bet you did.
That's my successor.
Dennis told you you did.
I got to pay homage to my girl. I'm about to show that to Dennis. Let me fold that.
Honey, she was
and
doing
let
it
him
before
see
us.
that I am not the inventor of the ball method. I'm going to have to put this right. Look, I'm going to put this right here just so you remind me to take that upstairs.
Oh my
Let them
God.
see that. Interesting read.
Another
Yeah,
great
so
DYK.
that was a shout out to Alice Ball. Yes, we have one more woman to feature for next week. And then we will be done with Women's History Month. Not that we're done with women inventors, but I just wanted to really focus on women
Very nice.
during Women's History Month. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna let you do it. But before you do it, you know what I gotta do. Oh, you know what I gotta do.
A Cash App dance. Listen, if you send in, if you're new to the show, if you send in a Cash App to B-Flat, she accounts for it. She tells you where it goes. You can hook her up and you get a dance. And sometimes Grace will play music.
Shit.
This is a
We got
big
new
dance.
people. New people on the set. Oh, what's the new people dance?
Oh my gosh. Keep that dance going. That is great. Everybody in the chat, we've got a great crowd tonight.
Theodora, Helen,
Make sure you're
Michael,
sharing.
always on the set, and Sorrente, they knew on the set. Oh,
Look how great B's knee is this week. No more injury.
I got my thing on.
You got your brace on? Look at B. Keep those Cash Apps coming. You know where it goes to support B. Oh, it's fantastic. Sick in the Head's dancing. Daphne's commenting. Heather's commenting. Lynn's commenting. Jamie's commenting. All kinds of people in the chat. Share this with a friend. And you know what? Share our guest tonight with a friend as well. You can follow him on Instagram. We got a couple pictures I'll show you real quick, B. Follow on Instagram at Ian Bagg. We'll show you Ian in just a second. But he's a pal of mine. He's a very accomplished stand-up comedian. He's got specials out on Amazon. He was on Last Comic Standing, if you're familiar with that show. I've seen everybody in stand-up outside of B-Flat. Like, you're like the only person I haven't seen live. And Ian's he's in my top percentage of live shows I've ever seen, and you guys will enjoy that. Here's an old pic of the two of us at his place in Long Beach. Him and his family live there. That's Pearl, and that was for Canadian Thanksgiving a few years back. That was a hell of a time. And then and this is us. We did a podcast together. We did this live down in Phoenix at the All Things Comedy Festival. At this festival, Ian will tell it better, but we were on a bus for all the comics. I got to go see Ian do stand up with a bunch of people. We would take a bus from the hotel to the venue, right? In Phoenix to the Tempe Improv. And this comic drug a literal like meth hooker on the bus with us with like a negative ass. And Ian said the funniest thing I've ever heard in my life. And he was like, "Hey, what's gluten-free doing jumping on the bus?" Talking about her ass. And I'm not doing it any justice, but Ian's a hell of a guy. He's super funny.
Did y'all let her stay on the bus?
Oh, she made a show of it. She was one of the top acts of the evening.
Bus. See how Chris, the people always say, Chris don't never answer. You should say, yeah, she stayed on the bus. She made a show of it.
It was incredible. Ian Bagg joins Tighten Up Tuesday. I love Ian, and I'm so happy you guys get to meet. Can we hear Ian? Oh man.
Can we hear him?
No.
Oh no, this is the issue. Don't tell me we can't hear him.
No.
Oh shit.
You're going to go into settings.
Hell no. We was doing that earlier. Don't tell me we can't hear him. Chris,
this is a bit. This is a bit Ian's doing. This is part of it. If you go into settings, site settings in Google Chrome, and then choose your audio, your microphone, you might have to log out and log back in. But you all can follow Ian on Instagram at Ian Bagg. Go check out his special conversations that's on
I'm
Amazon.
Settings. I'm gonna go in the settings and
You can
click
jump.
both of y'all ass off the screen.
Does it work if I do it like that?
Oh, thank you, Jesus.
A Canadian
I can't hear
miracle.
you guys.
Oh,
Let's see how
thank
about
you, Jesus.
here.
Pull the headphones. Will you hear us?
Chris,
Now I
when I
hear you guys.
said thank you, Jesus, you were supposed to say,
Won't he do it?
Baby
when I-
Jesus.
how you supposed to say it, Chris?
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it? That's right.
Ian Bagg.
Man, he did it. Hey, Ian. I
Hey.
am so glad you are on without an echo.
I am so glad that I'm on. It's just been, I was like,
And we can-
what is going on?
And you don't even see, you know what? I'm starting to get a damn attitude, Chris, because everybody be coming on this show, they don't be having on no headset. And then this headset be fucking up my hairstyle. And I'm like, why do I always got to have a headset on?
Well, you
I'm going to be
saw
honest
Ian.
with you. I'm going to be honest with
Fucking
you.
up
With your
my
dancing,
Sonny Bono wig.
with your dancing, I didn't even notice you had hair.
And that's what I'm talking about. Now I look like a bald-headed scallywag.
No.
Oh, shit.
I was saying you're sexy. I was saying.
You know what I'm going to do? Next week, I'm doing my show without the headphones on. Thank you.
Oh, my God.
But next week, I'm doing my show without these headphones on. The people pay for these headphones. I might send these motherfuckers back, get a refund, send the money to Chris so he can send our shit here that he got sitting at the office that Joy sent. That's all I got to
fuck my
say.
life.
You got to be you got to get sponsored, but you got to get sponsored by a hair salon that does your hair over top of the head.
Oh, no.
So just
I don't want nobody. I don't let nobody do my hair.
You don't let
We was
anybody
just
do your
talking
hair.
about that. Never, ever. That's why I clipped it. It's fucked up in the back. That's why I said I'm glad I do have the headphones today because I took a patch out when I was shaving it down because I wasn't smoking. I don't be focused when I ain't smoking.
Oh
So
my
husband
God.
said,
Oh my God.
stop cutting your hair and let somebody do it. So now I gotta go to the barbershop Wednesday and
I
let
like the way
Trevor
you
lift
were-
me up
You were mad and then you weren't. That was awesome.
because I'm crazy.
Yeah, I love it. You are insane. That's awesome.
Yes, I am, and that's why I do this show because this is therapy. That's why
It should be.
That's why we
This-
make shit out of toilet paper rolls and stuff because it's therapy. You
My God.
you get creative again and be like,
Right.
let it all go. So
Oh,
anyway,
you are
I am so
prepared
glad.
to be checked in.
Yes.
tell you.
You should watch my Get Your Day Started. I tell my husband every morning I am certifiable. We should be getting a check. And even people in the comments be like, "God damn, B, you ain't getting no check." I should be getting a check every morning. I'll be like, "Bug, I'm a 302 myself."
Have you ever seen the movie Beautiful Mind? Have you ever
Yes.
seen the movie Beautiful Mind? I'm pretty sure you don't
Yes.
have a husband.
Oh shit! See, now he hit it on point because ain't nobody seen my husband. He won't come down here. Will he, Chris?
No, he's not. He's a figment of your imagination. That's great.
Is he?
I love it.
Everybody,
He's just- He's just a bunch of mail in an old
Wait a
abandoned
minute.
building. That's all.
this is all I got. Look, this is all I got. I got to just show
Oh
this
my
picture.
God.
You can't even see it. All you see is
Yeah,
his
that's
teeth.
photoshopped. That's photoshopped.
Oh my God.
So,
Best
I'm like,
best
bro, you
vacation
got to
ever.
Calm down. I tell my husband all the time, people be wanting to see you, and like he said
Yeah.
on our podcast, I just thread through.
He's
I just
fantastic.
thread through. He a
Oh,
mess.
you know what? He-
I just heard him come in. These microphones pick up every motherfucking thing. I heard him walking upstairs. I'm surprised y'all didn't hear it.
Yeah, I'm surprised we haven't heard him yell out, "Who's been cutting their hair again?"
Well, he said that earlier because he's like, "Hey, you really gonna have to stop. I'm too cheap to." That's why I'm called the frugal flip. I'm too cheap to be paying for people to do shit I can do.
I'm gonna tell you something though. I told my wife this too because my wife is very much like you. She likes to save money. And one day I said to her, "Hey, look, don't go with the no-name deli meat. Go with the boar's head. That extra 3 cents is worth it." I'm gonna suggest the same thing to you.
I'm with your wife because I'm one of them that buy the Aldi ketchup and pour it in the Heinz bottle. And the syrup, I get the Aunt Jemima bottle. And once that shit run out, you talking to the wrong one. Me and your wife, we like this.
Oh yeah, you got
Yeah,
you'd be quite the pair. Oh my God.
So
I need this in my life so bad. I didn't realize this. I'm playing manager Chris here. This is the setup for the Thunder and Lightning stand-up tour that we're gonna book across America with you two. Oh my God.
We're gonna have an invisible bus driver.
Yes.
and then we can make them out of this smoke that I put together. See how
Yes. So I will say this. How many emojis did B just look like in that 3-second
That was
space?
awesome.
I will say this. Ian has a pro setup, and he was about to sound better than any guest that you've had on, period, B. And technical issues be damned.
I don't know what happened.
This is how it goes. But
well, I am so glad that
I
you
want
were
the
able
focus to be
join
on you
this.
two. So, Grace, pop me off the screen. Let them chat
And
for a
I'm going to
bit.
jump into the flip.
Okay.
And I'm going to let Ian see what we do. Well, what I do, and I'm coming off of a frugal flip, and I'll explain it to you. It's where I kind of go in and people will say, I need you to come. I only got this much money. I need you to do my room. So, Kaya, this flip cost this lady $174. And
That's awesome.
I'm showing the people like the final everything. So for our first time viewers, I want them to kind of see the before and after. So
this is before, right?
Before. This is the bedroom that she used as her closet. So this is the before. Wow. We did a lot of work. This is the after. God. Thank you. Aha, we got a new rug. So I overlapped them both. So the rug matches the little pillow that she has on there. And she got that on Amazon through my affiliate. And I actually added some little fabric to the window blinds because the last treatment that I showed last week, it just had the panels hanging in the mini blinds. So I made a little thing to kind of gather it and bring it together. The next photo shows the closet because that closet was a mess. And how I organized it and put her mirror in the center of it and just folded up everything. Thank you. Folded up everything, organized everything. I'm one of those color order, light to dark type of people. Hanging things in order, dresses, shirts, jackets. So that is her closet. Did you buy all
did she have all those boxes on the top shelf, or did you have to go out and buy those?
She had all those boxes, and all I did was kind of organize. Oh, you funny. I just organized them, and I organized them in the color order.
Because I just got shoe boxes for myself. The first time I've ever had shoe boxes in my closet, so I'm keeping all my shoes organized.
Those were her shoe boxes, and I actually have other shoes inside of them that didn't look like what I really wanted out, you know, for my staging and then like shoes that she's not going to use for the season. But I made sure I kind of coordinated them in a color order so they just wouldn't look like they're just stacked up there.
Can I ask you?
Yes.
Did you tell her to get rid of anything? Are you like, hey, look, it's time to clean out this closet as well?
Yeah, she did. She got rid of a lot of stuff. You saw what it looked like in the beginning.
Oh yeah,
she got rid of a lot of stuff. Gave it to the Goodwill and stuff like that. So next photo shows the other side as we're kind of panning around this same room.
This is before,
so that's the before. Yes, this is the after. Oh, this is I'm showing the things that were flipped that we used to flip. So this is the dresser that we used. She had in the closet. So we brought it out. And the next photo shows.
Oh.
Nice. So that I put 2 shoes up in that box. That box on her wall used to be a toilet paper holder where you would stack the toilet paper in the bottom. So just took it apart. Yeah, I took it apart, turned it around. I was like, I'm putting this shit on the wall as a shelf. And then I've added a couple more Barbie dolls. She has an amazing black Barbie collection. So I put a couple more of her Barbies up on the shelf and a little more, some candles. Like one of the jars that's on that dresser is made from a salsa jar. And we just spray painted it and put a tea light candle in it.
B, what did you spend? You said it spent $174. What did you spend the money on?
On the fabric. To hang the fabric was $42 and we spent $40 on the salmon color rug and then we spent about $40 on spray paint and brackets and things that we needed. But for we got 60 yards of fabric for $42.
Nice.
Exactly. We went to this big warehouse where it's just funky as hell, but I didn't care. It was like, we gonna air this shit out and we gonna use this fabric. So there you have it. And I got all the paint up off the floor because the last photo I showed, it had paint under the door. I was like scrubbing the floor. I mop and glowed and did the floor. I went over there on Saturday and did finishing touches. So the next photo shows, I wanted to recap how I used all of the leftover trays from like blueberries and strawberries and salads and Starbucks. And we put them inside the drawers for her jewelry. So that's how
Oh,
we
that's
use
great.
those. Thank
That's
you.
so creative. That's
Thank you.
great
Thank
use.
you. So the next photo shows the things that's her Barbie wall before I did the whole wall, her accent wall, we'll call it. And I'm showing the next photos of the things that we flipped, which was that, because people are like, what are you going to do with that gold piece of frame of wood? It's like, I got an idea. So we use that wood. I want to show how I use that and the mirror. And what else did I use? The chair, a little stool that was in her basement, and these vases. So the next photo shows the final. So you can see how I hung the Barbies up. We tied fabric around those. I drew the circles on the wall with the pot lids. I cut the legs off of the chair to lower it. And I had to saw off the drawers that are on the vanity table. The pieces that were cut off the vanity table I used to make the 4 shelves where her perfumes are. And then I added, from the photos last week, you could see where I had to add extensions to the table to raise it. So those wood blocks on the bottom, you can see now that they're painted. For the people that were looking at the photos last week, they're painted white. Because last week I just showed how they were just wood pieces that I added. And then the vases were spray painted, and you can see how I pulled it all together for her Barbie wall. And then the next photo shows the entryway, well, that's the other corner, but I'll show that's a before, and then we'll show the entryway table that I used to make her little bar. That was in her, right when you walk into her house. It's an antique table her father had passed down through the family. So I didn't really want to do anything to her, so I just attached the wine rack underneath it and turned it into her little wine cabinet. And the next photo shows how I made a little piece of fabric. The same fabric that was left over, I just put it on top of that little antique piece so it wouldn't get stained, like from she has drinks and shit up there. And then that little section between the wigs and her Barbies is her handmade wall, I guess. The 2 photos are at the top. The 2 pictures at the top are like our collective. We always, like, whoever works in this project, when we all have to do a painting together. So those 2 pictures at the top is a combination of like gold spray paint. It's like all the shit we had left over, and everybody kind of just go through and just do whatever. And then the 2 sunglass racks and the mirror. I'm sorry, not right under the sunglasses is the I need to put my own glasses on. I can't see my own shit.
I will say this real
the necklace rack.
Stacy wants to know about how long this entire project took.
From actually working in there, we spent maybe like about 8 hours a day for the 2 days working on it. But, the combination shit, it was like a couple months bringing it all together with the drawings and all of that. I think I just have 2 more photos to show, and that was it on the frugal flip. I wanted people to see where I did my handprint and signed the wall, because that's my signature. Whenever I do a frugal flip, I don't care what room it is, you sign off on the release that I have to slap the wall somewhere. Let people know I was there and I did the damn thing, and I signed it, B-Phlat.
Love it.
Looks so great.
And then the last thing was my bonus. I opened up her closet with all the shoes and stuff in it. And I was like, I need to organize. So I folded all her scarves and hats and purses and stacked them up. Just kind of organized things inside the closet that's in that room. I was like, this, and hung like purses that were actually on straps. I was like, this shit is a mess. Let me get it together. So we flipped her shit and made it fly.
You sure did.
And her and her mother slept in the room. So that's her mom on the end. That's the crew. And that's Kaya in the middle with the head wrap.
I love it.
Yeah, so it was so funny because when I went over there, we were so drunk Saturday when I left. Because the mom was like, girl, I spent the night here. Me and Kaya was in here drunk on the floor. We had a great time. They loved the space. So yeah,
that's wonderful.
That was that is that frugal flip. So now I'm off to Orlando. So Tyene and I are working that out to
That's great.
either end of May going into June for me to get down there to do her flip in Orlando. So I'll start showing those drawings and all the stuff that I'm working on to bring her shit to fruition. Because I'm a bad motherfucker. Oh, and on that note, before I holler back at Ken, you know I got to give my shout out. Oh, let me see who. Wait, why am I
So
cashing?
Ian, the way this works, if people cash app B, she owes them a dance. So
I
if you
sure do.
if you cash app B-Phlat on Cash App, she will not only put your contribution into the almighty spreadsheet, she'll give you a dance. You'll know exactly where that money's going.
My goodness. She's the most clothed stripper I've ever met.
Oh, and get the most money. So that should let people know you ain't got to take your shit off.
That's right. She keeps her dignity and her clothes on. I like it.
Oh,
Don't
Laura.
forget it.
Oh, Hill. Oh, Lynn. This was the girl, Lynn.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think she gets the same song that we do.
She's got her own music playing in her head.
I love it.
I got my own music.
Did you talk to Ian about this? He has some kind of unique remodeling stories or contractor stories.
Yes,
I love
I
them
did.
personally.
Yes, I did, and I definitely wanted to talk to him quickly. And then we got to get into our feature because Ian's going to be with us. Ian, you're not jumping off no time soon. You better not since your ass got on late.
She'll show up in Long Beach.
Right.
I like the way I'm getting blamed for this. This is just horrible.
So listen.
The noble comedian.
Listen, I want to tell you about. I want you to get sponsored by a couch company. So I want to tell you about this couch company. It's called Love Sack, and it's this great couch that you can take apart. That you take apart and put back together, and you would love it because I know your mind, so you would love to take it apart and put it back together. And you can do all different angles, and you can turn it into a chaise lounge, or you can turn it into a bed, or you can. It's fun. And we got one, and it's the best purchase we've ever made. And I'm not sponsored by him or anything, but just watching you do this, I'm like, it'd be great.
They shit is big though. That's what people that got a big ass house.
No, you don't need
space
you
for
can
big
get
furniture.
you can get two or three.
Okay.
There's so many different sizes, but it'd be great for a sponsor for you where you put the couch into people's room and change their world. Just put it out there. Just put it out there.
Oh, yeah, thank you. You know what? I didn't think about that. I was thinking about myself. Ain't that a shame? I'm always thinking about myself.
No,
I'm thinking like,
you don't need a couch. You're always standing and
I sure
dancing.
don't. This whole space that you're looking at, I flipped this. So everything down here was like a flip. It used to look a mess. This is the stuff that I feature normally when I'm not out doing, like how I brought this basement together. So
How did you get into this? How did you start?
just being poor, broke, can't afford shit, and really
That's the
learning
best
how
way?
to just basically learning how to do shit on my own. But I'm the worst because contractors can't come over here and they can't get me. They always tell my husband, they be like, oh, she the worst. I ain't coming back over there unless your wife is gone. Then you're not coming back. Because I ain't never going to be gone. You ain't doing shit over here unless I'm here.
Contractors
I'm one of them
are
that fix
very
food,
interesting.
take shit out for you to eat. And then I
Right.
look at shit and I be like, that ain't supposed to be like that.
What were you saying, Ian?
That person.
Contractors are very, very interesting, and it takes a person like B that calls them out on because you'll give them what you want, and then they'll just do what they want unless you're right on
Exactly.
top of them. So
And they don't like people that stand around and watch their shit. I don't stand around and watch your shit because I know what you're supposed to be doing. But when I come back and check on your ass, I know what you're supposed to be doing. And I'll be like,
Right,
wait, hold up. I will hit him with wait a minute.
Have you seen my hair? I've taken out sections before. I know how to take out sections.
Ian,
we have a house on the East Coast, and it is very difficult because we don't live there. When we get work done, a lot of times we're not there, and you'll get what they want sometimes instead of what you want, and it's quite annoying. But other times, you just have these people come in and they just do magnificent jobs, but it's hard to get those people because they are so good and so good with working with people that they're in the want.
that's why I do my shit myself. And then I don't have to be mad at
Be honest.
nobody if
You
it
love
ain't
to
right.
dance. That's why you do it yourself.
And the funny thing is, when I was showing half my videos, Ian, Chris would be like, "We can't play them because you're playing music." Because I was down here smoking and dancing for 6 to 8 months, just really bringing this shit together, and I was just playing all kind of stuff, and like all my videos, it's literally like 600 videos. They got
Are you putting them
all
all on
kind of
TikTok?
music in them. I didn't.
You can put
I
it on
didn't do
TikTok.
it.
You
It's
can get
funny.
away
I
with it
just
on
got
TikTok for some reason.
my cousin just came down here. He 11. No, he's 12. He just
My
came down
goodness.
here and set up my TikTok. So he was down here late. It's funny. I'm never up at 9:00, and I was like, Jan, I don't care if Pootie got to go to school tomorrow. He need to come down here and set up my damn TikTok. He was down here till 10:30.
Nodding
Hey,
off
but I
in
got
that
the
class.
videos up. So thank you for that suggestion. I'm
No,
probably
you
gonna put them
you
on.
you should put them on TikTok because also it's a lot of dance videos on there too. So you would fit in perfectly. So dancing and you put your 1
Yeah,
minute to 3 minute pieces up there of you fixing and
I'm
changing
gonna make a
things.
note of that. I'm always making note of TikTok.
Yeah,
I didn't
spray
know what
paint
I
up
was
the
gonna do with
wall.
all that.
Her assistant
So
has now
what we're gonna do
taken on a new
is
task.
I'm jumping to my feature. I want you to see him because I want
The guy that
thank
opens
you.
up for
We're
you.
gonna bring up uh yeah.
Little stand-up comedy joke, people.
He about
Give
to
it up
come
for
out
Ian
and tap
Bagg.
dance. I dance and he tap dance. Wait a minute, TikTok.
He sounds a little older than you with his tap dancing.
Don't nobody tap dance like I tap dance. And that's what I'm gonna start doing, Chris, when I feel like my segments run
What
long.
is this? What
Somebody
is
made
this?
somebody made a suggestion.
She just got into a
No,
competition.
we about to get into my man Marcus. But somebody made a suggestion, like when the segments roll too long, because they like, B, you should blow your trumpet. And I was like, no, I can't be playing my trumpet because it gets too loud. But I can do the Sandman.
Now,
I can do
B,
that.
B,
So
would
should
you
I start doing the Sandman? Chris, when you dragging
play
out
trumpet?
the segments, yes,
How do you not have the trumpet involved in this?
I do.
Well, let's get it out.
It's to the right.
Oh, well, first of all, it's a couple things. My trumpet is right here.
Damn it, Ian.
Oh, so first of all,
Is that a black
I
trumpet?
don't be playing with my yes, and my husband because I'm black, and my husband bought me this black trumpet for Christmas. So because I'm black, I gotta have a black trumpet. We give
I had
away.
no idea that's
So
how it
this-
worked.
The doors you open, Ian.
The doors you open. See, this is when I'm supposed to get up and tap dance, Chris, on myself.
Okay, B. What's the big? You've done state like you and Ian have both toured the country, the world, wherever you've done these
Yes.
huge shows. Biggest comic you've ever toured with would be Cedric or Steve Harvey or who?
I don't know. I've worked with. I don't know
Everybody.
who's bigger than who. I don't know.
You've toured with a few of the kings of comedy, right? One of those big shows. Did you ever tap dance in front of an arena?
Yes.
You did that on those arena
Did
tours.
you trumpet? Did you trumpet in front of?
On a couple shows on the Nephew Tommy tour. But yeah, because you know me, Chris, I do what I want to do. I
Yeah.
control my world. I bring people into my world on the stage. So I have cut up. You know, I cut up on stage. That's why
I had a feeling.
That's why I'm sharing.
I had a
favorite.
feeling. I had a feeling.
Oh, Ian.
had
I
a
clowns on stage. That's what people.
I'm
pay
telling
to
you,
see.
thunder and lightning this
Do
fall.
you ever take your black trumpet on stage?
Yes, I have a one-woman show called Sophisticated Ignorance. It's 2 hours. It's a 2-hour musical.
Can't you change it to black trumpet?
Yes.
No, I'm
The name of
changing it to one show. The name of the show is Sophisticated Ignorance. My banner.
Okay.
Oh, I just took it down. But it's called the musical comedy. I'm changing it to one show, one night, 3 bitches.
All right. How about that feature?
It sounds like a deal you've made with your husband.
It's the comedy. It's me, the musical
One
up
night,
front with
one
my
show,
band.
3 bitches.
That's right. It's the band, and then it's all my rap stuff. So that's the
This
3
is
bitches.
out of
I
control.
love you.
This
You're
out of control. Thank
fantastic.
you. So let me look. You know what, Ian?
Does
We're
your
gonna
husband
jump.
get 8 hours? Does he get 8 hours of sleep?
No, because he get up when I get
Yeah,
up.
I had
I'm
a
going
feeling.
through menopause.
Oh,
So
geez.
when I get up, He get
We're just
up when
at
I
the
lay
grandma.
down. He lay down. He be like, "This is the only time I can be with you." So he just be around me. So he
And if
don't
you're
get no 8 hours.
if
He don't.
if you're going through menopause or you just like to work out and you get sweaty, you can go to buyjack.com/B-Flat. We've
Get
got
you
those
a
flash
flash
rags.
rag.
Flash rags are available. We
Get your
monetized it, Ian.
flash.
We monetized it. Show Ian the logo. Put that up close to the.
Well,
Okay, so I got flash rags. When you sweating, fuck a hormone. Just get you a flash rag like your grandma had on her shoulder.
Made
And it
right here in
says,
St. Louis, Missouri.
Flash life. Right here it says 2 hits to the neck. 2 hits to the mine worn out. You just do like this. Flash life. And then the other one says
is it one of those ones that cools you down?
no. It do. It cool you down when you do like this.
Mm-hmm.
That's 4 hits to the neck. This is the Drip Diva. It says
Drip Diva?
draped. Yeah, the Drip Diva. Draped in the drip.
Can I name another one for you?
I got one more. It says swagged in the sweat.
How about the jizz? How about the jizz towel?
Oh no, we didn't have a jizz towel. Hey Chris, I got my pen and shit. I was about to write that down.
She was right.
I got my pen. I can't write down the jizz.
Quite frankly, I didn't see it go. I didn't see it going that way.
Not the. And speaking of which, did you get Grace before we show? My man is on hold, but before we go up, can we show my girl Carletta? She bought a flash rag.
Oh,
I ain't
let's
wanna
see
forget my
Carlotta. Oh, what's up,
She
Carlotta?
was
Thank
working
you.
out at the gym. You see, see that swagged in the sweat.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. So you get
I like
3 in
her.
a pack. Thank you. Everybody that buy flash rags, when they take pictures of them, they send them to me in all their, forms of how they use them. And we have men buying them. They show them at the gym. They normally carry the blue one. So they get 3 in a pack. Yeah.
Be careful.
So
They'll send you some weird photos.
no, you know what? I haven't gotten any yet, thank God.
Good
and now
God.
that you put it out there, somebody gonna say, "Oh, shit, I
Bro,
need to
don't
see
send them
that
to
weird."
her. She's a Christian lady that's going through
Amen.
menopause.
Amen. All right, let me get my
Praise
man
him.
up.
Praise him.
Oh, let me do this for Mark. Oh, this for other Mark. Marcus. This ain't
Welcome
for
to
you.
the
This
show,
for-
Mark.
This for the other Mark. Oh, Mark M. Oh, that's his Cash App dance. He always on point. Between him and Miguel, they always on point. They're like the men that every week. They're like the only 2 guys that consistently Cash App me. So, Marcus, thank you for joining us. I didn't want you to, you jumped in when I said this is for Mark, and I was dancing, looking crazy. That was for my Cash App, dude. But that was for you too, because I'm excited that you're on the show.
You can follow Marcus on Instagram at Marvelous Woodworks, and we're going to check out all of his great work. Marcus, welcome, and you can say hi to Ian.
_
Oh, Grace, please change that. It's Marcus _ Marvelous Woodworks.
Yes.
Oh.
Marvelous _ Woodworks.
Oh, Marvelous _ Woodworks. Let's get that together, and then Grace will keep it up. So, Marcus, you were referred to me. I'm glad you hit me up. I'm glad we connected, because I was like, oh, this shit is amazing. So that's why you are on my show, because I feature people that are doing amazing things. I also show people that in my DIY section that, do crafty stuff that we all can do as a group, as a Picassos. And Ian, if you're not familiar with my fans and followers, they're called Picassos. And Marcus, I would consider you a Picasso just because you're super dope. And I want you to tell the people what got you into woodworking and why you do what you do, where you are. And then I'm going to let you take over when we show your photos. Throw them up on the screen.
Alrighty. What got me into woodworking? I've always been good with my hands. A lot of people always ask me to build stuff since I was like yay high. And pretty much it just stuck with me. I tried one thing, somebody liked it, they asked, hey, can you build this, can you build this? I always slide and say yes I can, and figured out how to how to go with it, and I just got better and better.
That's why it's called DIY. So what did you do anything during COVID, or like because most people kind of jumped off with like their creations and got their spark during COVID when they figured out, oh, we're home on lockdown and this is what I need to do to make extra money? Or did anything like that affect you or make any, have the, in terms of the decisions that you made in terms of working in woodwork?
Well,
does it help you lucratively?
I know. Yes, especially because during COVID and when Trump was president, he was giving away free money, and then everybody's biggest excuse was they wasn't home and they couldn't get it or they couldn't afford it or this, that, the third. So that pretty much kicked it off. So
okay, because you was getting some of that money
24/7. Yeah, and everybody was just sending it and getting everything they couldn't get when they didn't have the extra money. So.
And where are you located? Where do you live?
In Atlanta, Georgia.
In Atlanta. Okay. So what I'm going to do.
Lithonia. Yeah.
I'm going to jump off. I'm going to let Grace throw your stuff up. You can let the people, you can talk about your stuff. Let us know where we're looking at it. And we'll have questions for you when you're done. Grace, you can take it away.
So this right here is a oversized shoebox. I actually switched the design and made it vertical to save up on storage. You could get 12 to 16 pairs of shoes in there. At my size, I wear a size 13. So you get 12 pairs of shoes in there. It's 3 feet tall, 2 feet wide. I can do any logo, number, theme. It doesn't matter. Everything I do is 100% custom. Any colors to match your bedrooms, your kids' bedrooms, it doesn't matter.
That's nice.
These are my number one sellers. They're toy boxes. They're 2 feet tall, by 2 feet wide, 3 feet long. And normally when I deliver them, the kids always get inside the toy box first. So that's how I know the toy box is good. They always get in it before they put their toys in there.
Now Ian's 6'4". Could Ian fit in there?
Oh no. He might be in there tight. I can make a big one for him though. Well, he could fit in his bed, though,
Better option.
That's awesome.
This is a full-size bunk bed. Lady, she sent me a design and asked could I make it as closer to it, and I just made a better version of it. So,
that is so amazing.
It's a bed on the top. She didn't know she was getting lights. LED lights is my signature. I put that in everything that I could possibly do. It's actually a full-size bed on the bottom. She didn't have her bed at the time, so we just threw that on there just to get the effect of the bed floating.
Got it.
So it's actually a floating bed. The bed, you cannot see the legs on the bottom. With the lockers on both sides for storage. And they got cubbies on the top side of it as well for storage as well.
Nice.
And then it's a desk with a plug and outlet on the left side of the bed. So they can do their homework and everything on it.
That is so nice. Excuse me.
My favorite bed right here. This is a Jeep bed. It's actually a twin size bed. It looks like a toddler bed, but it's a twin size bed.
Wow.
The lady, she's seen the bed and she asked me could I build it. Those are rail tires. LED lights are on the bottom and in the headlight grill. And everything is controlled with buttons and everything. So the kid, he can play with it all he want. It's labeled headlights, underglow. The lights change colors and everything.
That is so dope.
It's wild how that optical illusion plays. I definitely would have thought like a toddler would have been in there. But that's a twin bed. Freshmen in college are sleeping in those.
I would sleep in that.
Crazy.
You'd sleep in a twin bed?
And play an R. Kelly song? You remind me of my.
This is a before of a bedroom that I did. They wanted a custom PlayStation frame, PSP actually, the handheld PlayStations. And I always tend to do before and after pictures. Sometimes I forget to do before pictures, so I just go in there and be ready to go.
What?
And there we go. That is a
That's awesome.
PS5 controller. I put LED lights, like I said, I put LED lights on everything. It just makes the room better. If they don't have the lights in there, I hang them up around the room for extra fee. These right now are selling like hotcakes. They're $900 shipping with shipping including. If you're close to me, I personally hand deliver it and install them. If
Gotta
the
catch
TV's
them
not
all.
on the wall, I'll put that up as well. Yes,
Now,
literally.
now, how about this? How do you make sure it's secured to the wall so it doesn't fall off the wall at like 3 a.m. and you're walking around your house with a knife because you think somebody broke in? Not a specific question from anything I've done, hanging things.
Chris, I'm
I
over here
have
tap dancing.
boards on the.
Because you know you're supposed to
I
hold
have
your
boards
questions
on the
for the
back
man
of
once
it.
you get through it.
Okay, well, we'll do that at the end.
Sorry, Mark.
So you want to answer?
Because
Right.
I'm sorry. Chris supposed to
Yeah.
ask the questions at the
It's
end
all
of your
good.
segment. Oh, okay.
Let's dwell on it
It's
for
all
another
good.
20 seconds, and then we'll move to the next photo. All right, let's go to the next
Sorry.
photo. Great.
This is actually my cousin's house. He had a crazy design. He wanted to get rid of that ugly standard fireplace look. I painted the wall and did a nice wood design. He challenged me. He wouldn't take the TV down, so I had to do everything around it. And yeah.
Challenged you. Oh,
Yes.
dang.
So
Hello.
yeah, and that's that accent wall in the kitchen in their living room. Those are 1x2 wood slats, painted. The design took me about 2 days to do, and yeah.
That's incredible. It looks really nice.
Incredible. Yes, it does.
Thank you. And that wood mantle is actually a real tree plank. And this is my latest install. I went down to Florida and installed it. The lady, she wanted an Xbox controller. All I've been doing was PlayStation frames, and this is the Xbox version of it. It has an actual Xbox symbol on the top. It actually has shelves in there for storage as well. So you can put your
so
Xbox games, microphones, and we actually painted it black and green. She didn't have the lights in the room. We put the LED lights all around the room. I haven't even got the kids' reaction yet to it yet.
That is so amazing. I can't even describe it. Sorry, Chris. DZ.
I got excited. I broke the
I
rules.
know. It's okay.
Crazy talented, Mark.
I'm not Sherri. I ain't gonna
Very-
be like Sherri.
Well, you can both say whatever you want. You just do your thing. I got excited because that was really, really creative. But on top of it, there's a lot of work that goes into that stuff, and you can screw it up, and things will fall off the walls if you don't do it right.
Well, this is the forum now, Chris. Unless you've been drinking and got on a tight Simon Cowell jacket. If you can remember your question. I'm just messing with you, Chris. I'm just messing with you.
B's doing.
I remember the
Marcus.
question. How do you attach it to the wall?
Wall, yeah.
Thanks, Ian Bagg.
Well,
So my very first one, I screwed it in, and it looked like really trash. I wasn't proud of how I mounted it. So the next time go around, I actually put wood planks on the back of it, and then I put one on the top of the TV. So when I slide it down, it's like a hinge, and it just locks on the top of it level, and then I shoot it in with a brad nailer, and it just locks it in. And if they want extra security, I go ahead and put it in the studs and everything, so if their kids get excited and want to climb on it and everything, it's locked in, doesn't move.
So do you do the painting, or are those like a decal? Like, how do you decorate them? Like, once you cut the wood and all that, that's like a lot of work.
So most of the time, everybody gives me creative control. I just ask for a theme. I pick their pictures. The pictures are details because I can't draw to save my life, believe it or
Okay.
not. So everything are sticker decals. I just paint the colors, and I have a friend of mine. He has a CNC machine. He cuts out the logos for me, and everything else we just pretty much do in the garage with a jigsaw and pencils and everything else.
Can I ask you another question? Your wood design that you did for your cousin in the over the fireplace. You cut. Did you do a drawing and just like draw that out first? Or how did you come up with that design? Like that ladder in the middle. It's so dope. Or did they already present you with that design? How did you come up with that wood design?
It was like a choice in between like two pictures, and I took the best of two pictures and put them together in one, and like pretty much freestyled everything else.
Oh man!
And I just had to make sure all the lines and everything was level because they are nitpicky, and it was like, this space is too big, not the same way as that one. I'm like, you're killing me, Smalls.
Can I show you something really quick? And I'll check this with Chris to see if we have any questions in the comments. If Grace, I want to show you. I did this wall thing because I'm going to ask you. I have some bed slats over here behind me that I took off my cousin's porch, and I'm going to do something over my bed. But I'm going to show you this thing that I did at random, and this was the first time I ever used a nail gun. This was when I was in Clarksville, Tennessee, doing a guest house, and I made this space the bedroom. So I just divided this one room into two spaces. So these are like leftover floorboards. I just started cutting at random and just like nailing them because my brother-in-law showed me how to use a nail gun, and I was just like nail these shits to the wall and So this is what it looks like done. The next photo.
Oh,
so
nice.
Is it painted blue?
Yeah, we just painted it like navy blue over like all of the wood slats that were on the wall. And I made it into like the bedroom space. But I'm doing something like that in my bedroom with these. I have 30 of these. So what I want to do is a cool design. And I was going to ask you about like a good nail gun to buy. I've never bought one. I want to buy one like soon because I plan on starting in my bedroom in like May or June. And then I'm going to do a thing where I'm also going to cut these in slice to make small shelves that I'm going to figure out how I want to interlock in the wood design that I'm going to do over my bed. So I'm drawing it out, but I know I'm using these because I'm ready to update my bedroom. Yeah, so that's going to be my next one of my own frugal flips. So what's a good nail gun to get?
The nail gun that I use, it is a beginner's nail gun, but it's the cheapest and by far the best that I have used. It's actually by Ryobi. It's called a Brad Nailer. There's the cheapest tools that I know of, and it works fine for me. I use it on everything I got. That's
my brand. That's my brand right there. That's what I need to be getting as a sponsor. Okay, I wrote that down. Chris, why are you laughing at me?
Because I'm just wondering if your cousin's tuned in. Like, are they looking for the piece of wood? Like, what's up with the porch wood?
No, because when I went down there to do what I do, I said, "Yeah, what is you doing with them beds?" She's like, "I'm gonna put them out for the trial." I said, "No, you're not." Me and Leaky carried them right down here. They put them on the front porch, and I wiped them down, and then I brought them in here because I was like, "Oh, I'm using them for because they're nice and sturdy." And I'm all out of floorboards, Chris. I didn't use all my floorboards.
Not the floorboards.
Yes, for projects around here and for DIY. So I ain't got no floorboards left. I took the last piece over to Kaya's house, and that's where I made the sconces for Kaya.
Yes.
So it was like, now I have this, and I'm going to make my wall design and a headboard design for my own.
What do you have on the floor?
On the floor where? In my house here?
Yeah, like you said you used all. Did you take up all the floorboards and then did you?
Oh,
put a
you know
different
what? I
floor?
had leftover floorboards from when we put our
Oh, okay.
floor down in the living room, and I've been using them. I was like, I don't know what to use them for, so I used them on my steps. I used them
I
on
love
that
it.
back wall design way in my ladies' lair. I've been putting them. I've been making shit out of them. It's just everything, using them for everything. So,
Good for
um,
you. So
oh
talented.
well, I'll just show you one cute thing. I made it broke, and that's why. That's what's DI. I need to actually do
Marcus,
this.
Marcus, just had a question. Do you think her husband exists? We have a little bit of a better
Marcus
information.
don't know my
Fair,
husband.
fair question.
Marcus is new on the show, Ian. He's a feature. He's never been on here. Unless he watches the show. Dennis ain't coming down
I
here.
thought she walked away for a bit, but she heard everything I said.
I sure did. And look, and you know how to spell show did? SHOLDID. This is a little thing I made for my glasses. And it goes on my
Oh,
refrigerator. You
I
see
love
that?
That's
This is
show
my
Ian
one-eyed
that. Ian needs
bandit.
that.
Ian, you see this? This is for all my reading glasses. I got like 6 of these around the house. This one is a magnet on the back.
That's awesome.
And I stick it on the refrigerator. You see the little one eye. It's made out of a clothespin and a piece of floorboard.
Way to go, Lefty.
That's right. So you take your glasses off like that. But see, this clothespin came off. I got to glue it back on. So anyway,
You need a nail.
that's the kind of.
You need a nail gun.
That's the kind of. I need a nail gun. I'm glad you recommended that. So I'm ready to get in my bedroom.
Super glue works too.
Hey,
Super glue.
Lots of great comments.
I've been using my glue gun. Let me hear some of these comments. Do we have any questions for Marcus?
Just why he's so awesome.
He is awesome.
Yoli says, simply marvelous, Marvin. She said, simply marvelous, Marvin. I like that you will personally deliver and install for your customers that are near. That fireplace wall is fire. Wow, that's very true. Angel, this does not concern Marvelous Woodworks, but Angel says B's husband is in the white door behind her in the background. Ian, do you see back there behind B?
I keep saying, please come down
her
and
husband
make an appearance on the
that,
door. Right?
He's trapped in the door.
Trapped in the bathroom. I'm going to tell Dennis you said that.
Oh, gosh. That's from Angel.
Did we have any questions?
Yeah, we do.
For Marcus, other than crazy ass comments about Dennis.
Darletha accused me of talking about myself with things falling off the wall by not anchoring them correctly. That's a just wrong accusation. How dare you? MM says, can we get a collaboration whenever Sherri moves into her new place in New York for the new show? Can you two collaborate and help get her set up?
Oh, Sherri. Oh, her set? Because I'm trying to do Sherri Shepherd's set. Are you talking about her? Is Mark talking about her set?
I think
or
just
her
pick
house? Because her house already set up. Me and this Marcus, we could do the set.
Okay. Darletha says, how much for the bed?
That's the best. That's the best in the middle. We could do that.
Damn right. We could do the set. Marcus, do you smoke? Let me just ask you a personal question. Marcus, do you smoke? Or you can't say that in front of your people.
Oh my God.
Bat one eyelash.
Sometimes.
Okay, see, I do my best work when I smoke and I'm not protected. I don't have my gloves on, no glasses, no helmet. I do my best work.
I don't use PPE either, so.
But
when I smoke, I go to sleep.
Oh, well, shit, you can't work with me because I be up creating shit when I smoke.
That's why I build so many beds.
Sherri Shepherd set out. So we're going to get the Picassos to start, hitting up the Wendy Williams show and saying, let B-Phlat and Marcus and Tristan lay that set out.
And Ian.
No, I don't want to get Ian.
For sure.
Ian's wife can come and help lay the set out.
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't trust Wendy.
Okay, so back to that question: how much for the bed, and then the shoe? You made the Jordan style shoe cabinet. How much for those two?
Okay, the bed I did that for $2,500. That's a bunk bed. That was just that, and then wherever you are shipping, I could bring
$5,000.
Because that's all solid wood. That's solid wood, and I deliver to you. So depending on where you are, that's what bring the shipping up and everything.
One more
The
question.
shoebox is
Oh, sorry,
800.
800.
1,000.
The
No,
shoebox
1,000.
is
1,000.
800. Yes.
1,000. 1,000.
Ian's his manager.
I like his prices too.
Yeah.
Another
But
question.
people going with the lower number.
Yeah, that's
They're
Yeah,
going
I
with the
know.
one Marcus quoted.
one more
Sadly,
question.
sadly, we're sold out of those.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Denjax, Marcus, do you also revamp entire rooms, for instance, to build out multiple walls in one room?
Yes, I am actually a contractor on the as well. So I have a contractor business with one of my good friends, and
That's what's up.
we pretty much do everything across the board. So when I'm not doing woodworks, I'm doing contractor works, building, painting, flooring, decks, fences, everything across the
I want to
board.
make sure Grace
Andy
throws his
Andy
info
sounds
up
like
again before we
Jay-Z.
let him off. Throw his info up so people can hit him up at marvelous_woodwork.
Yes.
So people.
Have you
can
ever
make sure they
been
can-
told, Marcus, that you sound like Jay-Z?
Nah.
You sound like him.
What he
You sound
do?
like
Now
him.
that you said it, he does.
Yeah, the nod.
Nah, I never heard that one.
All right.
I'm
See,
looking
right
at
there,
my
you totally
format.
sound like him. You totally sound like him.
Give Marcus a follow at marvelous_woodworks on Instagram. Show him some love.
Yes.
Order some products. Hit him up. Ian will be fielding all cost questions regarding Marvelous
Everything's
Woodworks.
10 grand.
Yes.
Everything's 10 grand that he does. It's worth it, and you will want more. And he's fantastic, and he will say 99 problems, but my woodwork ain't one of them.
One. That's got to be
I
your.
like that one. That was a
I
good
like
one.
that. Oh, you need to throw that on
That's
your
a good one.
voicemail. You need to throw that on your voicemail in your Jay-Z voice. 99 problems, but woodworking ain't one. That's tight. That's tight.
I like that one.
that.
I'm gonna use that in my next caption.
See, he sounds exactly like
I can't get over
Then
it
he ain't
now.
gonna be sending you a bill. He gonna send you a disclaimer saying you can't use this unless you pay me.
cease and desist. I expect my Jeep bed any day.
As long
You
as
heard
I
him
owe
say
you,
it.
it'll never be broke.
That's like you heard him right. You heard him, Ian. As long as he owe you, you'll never be broke. Well,
At
I'm-
marvelous_woodworks. What's an email somebody could reach you at, Marcus?
Marvelouswoodworks@gmail.com. So it's exactly what you see without the underscore.
Got it. We'll make sure the people have it.
and I'm gonna repeat it: marvelouswoodworks@gmail.com.
Done and
And
done.
nobody
It's
better
in the chat.
ask you how to spell it, Chris. Nobody in the chat better ask you how to spell it. With all these smartphones, when you can spell it,
Well,
because we do get that. It's sad.
I love it. And everybody's a big fan in the comments. B, if you have
That's
anything
what's
else
up.
for Marcus, take it away. Otherwise,
I don't have anything else for Marcus other than he knows I'm going to be hitting him up tomorrow because we got to talk about that Jordan cabinet. Dennis wants one. We've already talked about it. Yeah, we've already spoken about it. So try to.
Coming up to Philadelphia within 3 weeks, so if
Sure,
you
to
get your orders in, I can throw
Lancaster.
it on the back of the truck.
That's right.
She wants one.
He could-
She wants one almost as big and almost as good, and she wants to say Scottie Pippen on it.
and then that's when you'll come down here and you'll see Dennis on the show. He'll be like, "Who the fuck? Who's this guy? Yo, Picasso?
almost
They got
as
me
good.
fucked up." I can
almost
already hear
as
him.
good. Still top
They got
50.
me.
Not Jordan, though.
Yeah,
Not
but
Jordan.
big Jordan.
850.
Thank you.
Oh,
Thank
man.
you.
Thank you
All
so
the
much,
shit in
Marcus.
his pancake is Jordan. Thank you,
Not a
Marcus.
problem.
Nice meeting you,
I
Marcus.
will
Great
definitely
work.
be
Thanks for
chatting with
having
you
me.
tomorrow. Thank you so much for being on, and I so hope that this help. Look, this has become a marketplace, so I hope that it's so helpful to you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Hopefully get me a
Awesome.
discount.
Thank you.
Do I need to dance? Oh, do I need to dance for one? Okay. Thank you, Marcus.
Sorry, B. We
Have a
don't have
good
any
night.
discounts
All
here.
right, thank
Woodworks.
All right, you too.
Yeah, Ian put his glasses on and tell you no discounts at Marvelous
No
Woodworks.
discounts. No discounts here.
You right.
Sorry.
Thank you, Marcus. Oh my gosh. Support
All right, thank y'all.
Marcus. Man, at Marvelous Woodworks, Marvelous_Woodworks on Instagram. B, you've had a great show. We've got Ian
Yes.
on here. I had
I
one.
want to.
Go ahead.
I want to hear Ian with his. I got to ask him a couple questions about. He knows what I'm trying to do, and he's been there and in that same direction. So I don't want Ian to leave yet. I just wanted to say that. Ian, don't leave. Don't let me go call Jade and have a sing or something. You know Jade Catapretta.
Yeah, don't say. I don't know.
Jade.
Don't call her. Don't call her. I just
Okay.
think what you got going on is great. You're building your own. You're building your own brand. Just keep building and make them come to you. Like all these comedians are out there lately. They've just been doing it without the industry and making their own thing, and it's more satisfying with what you got going on. You're making your own community, and that's what's awesome.
Yes.
So
Thank you.
just keep concentrating on these people that are with you, and other people will come along. Don't worry about the people that aren't with you. So
I ain't
you're
worried
just
about
doing
that.
such a great job.
Thank
So
you. Hold those thoughts for a second. Chris, what you got for me? What you got for me, Chris? Decent.
What do we
get up and dance.
In the comments, you were gonna say something?
Oh no, we've got an Instagram comment from your handle, B, from your post. Says this is from Dig Jenick on Instagram.
Okay.
Ooh, and it's talking about Ian. Ooh, love this man. Question for Ian Bagg.
Okay.
Ever since his stint on Last Comic Standing, where he was beaten out by the much more talented Clayton English, I've always been
I blew it.
You.
Back again, and then I blew it.
Sorry, this is personal dig. Ever since his stint on Last Comic Standing, I've always been intrigued by how he chooses his mark in the audience. Is he always watching, scanning, evaluating while performing all at the same time, or is it like a random gotcha in that moment? Basically, Beautiful Mind. That's our second Beautiful Mind of the show.
Yes, because he has one.
Very versus Where's Waldo kind of thing. Because watching him work the crowd is some beauty genius. That's from Dig Jenick on B's Instagram. Ian?
That's nice.
Thank you.
That's nice. To be honest with you, it's the same as what I just told B. It's trying to create my own community and my show. When I do them, it's I want people to have fun. I want them to be able to escape for the hour that I'm there, so I can escape as well. It's not to put anybody down. And I know he used a mark, but they're not really marks. They're characters, is what I make them into my show. But they're real characters, and the ones that I enjoy are the people that answer honestly and just have a good time, So I don't every so often somebody gets all cranky and stuff like that, but that happens no matter what, even if you're not even doing crowd work, some people get cranky. So you just do it and have fun. And I would say I'm probably a little autistic too.
But you're a master at it
It's a
where
special
people don't
kind.
feel uncomfortable. Because
Yeah.
I only do crowd work if a motherfucker work in my nerve. Then I got to pick you out
Right.
and talk about you and then get everybody to say on the count of 3, shut the fuck up type of thing. Right. So, but I don't
No.
you know what? It's funny because I have to say I totally respect your art. And I'm going to say it's an art. Because I used to always think that people that did crowd work didn't have material. It's like they got to go around because it was from the perspective of them picking on people. It is like, people didn't come here to see you pick on motherfuckers. They paid for you to do your jokes. So I used to be like, comics that did, I used to be like, but you don't do that. Your crowd work is the joke. And people get it in the sense of like, oh, he's fucking brilliant. How you can just go on and on and on about one fucking thing and just bring it all back around. So that's not crowd work. that's not how I looked at crowd work. So if you're
Right.
defining it, you are the master at that. Other people that say they're doing crowd work, I would just say, y'all ain't got no motherfucking material. Y'all not crowd working. Check out your boy Ian. Because they look around, they be like, hey, sir, where'd you get that hat? Oh, give it back to Sammy Davis. He could see it with his bad eye. Shit like that. You be like, motherfucker, if you don't get a joke, I'm going to come up there and write one for your ass. And there be people that say shit like that. The people, they be like, we ain't come to hear that shit. Tell a joke.
Right.
So, I think what you do is amazing. Yeah, you have fun with it, and people have fun with it. It's not like you don't be picking on motherfuckers.
No. I don't want to.
Exactly. It's not that.
I'm not. When I do it, it's not about being above the crowd. It's being one of them. So everybody's So it's fun. I'm glad you enjoy
Chris, it. I have a few questions
Beverly.
myself before Ian leaves us, because I know he couldn't stay forever. Ian, how much more time?
We don't have much. The building's going to shut down before too long.
I know. I just wanted to ask him a couple questions about his pilot.
Yes,
Chris. You know he is on here for that reason.
I'm glad.
But you wanted to show all your old school pictures with him and shit. That took up 2 minutes. So I think that he got 2 more minutes.
Okay.
To talk to the people about his pilot at his home show. So, Ian, you see what Chris got to deal with on this show.
Hey, put those pictures up again, Grace. Let's prove it.
That not, Grace. I ain't going to send you your $2.50, Grace. Somebody said Grace $2.50. I ain't going to send it to her.
No. It's just, oh, man. Welcome to the show, everybody.
Yes, I want Ian to just touch upon that. We'll do the quick Ask Chris Deasy. I'll read my hold him down and then we're done.
Oh,
it won't take more than 10 minutes.
Ian will bail if he's got to bail.
Okay. The pilot was just about, I had bought a house and I started talking to this contractor and he would give me advice every so often. I said, do you want to do this as a podcast? He said, I'd love to. So we started doing it as a podcast, and some people seen it or heard it and said, hey, we should do this as a pilot. So we did it as a pilot. And beforehand, I warned him. I said, chances are it's not going to get made. And if it does get made, chances are we'll be replaced and used by somebody. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we've both been in show business a while. We know what happens. So I said, don't get your hopes up. We're not, you're not taking over Hollywood. And he's like, wow. So anyways, but it was fun. So he would teach me and then I would screw things up. And then he'd have to fix my things that I'd screwed up. So basically, that's what it was a guy that had no clue that suddenly owned a house. So it was fun. Yeah.
Well, and for people that don't realize, Ian's in California. The house is in Virginia.
The
house in Virginia, yeah. My mother-in-law lives in it. So.
What happened with the pilot process?
The pilot process was a lot of meetings. And then it just got to the end, and Clayton English got a show.
You shot, but you did shoot the pilot, right?
We did shoot the pilot, yeah. We did.
And got the development deal and all
Clayton
that good
English
stuff.
lives there.
Development, correct?
Honestly, that we did not get much money at all, and it was all put into the project. So
okay,
it was what
this is shit I kind of need to know.
Yeah, basically for reality, your budget is very small. That's why I think this is great the way you're doing it, because you probably will build your budget way more as people start to love you, and it's if you watch those shows that are on there like Chip and Joanna or whatever their name is. It was them doing their own stuff, and it became it became so popular that they couldn't deny it, right? So the people so that's what's the way it has to happen is you get yourself out there until they can't deny it. I didn't have the passion that you did. I had a house and I just needed to learn how to do things. So I'm like, yeah, let's do this. I don't care. Yeah. So we got to do a couple of things. Yeah, we got to do a second passion. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you can tell that you love it, and that's why
I do. I love this.
That's why people are following you, because they can tell you that you love it. So.
Well,
so true. Yes.
For answering that for me.
And tell Sherri Shepherd to quit being so tight with her money and sponsor this show.
She does. She paid for
literally
this show.
does.
Okay, good.
Oh, why are you playing shit? We wouldn't be on this. I wouldn't be on this. This should have been on Zoom for 40 minutes until they kick me off for free. If I had to pay for it.
That's
courtesy of two funny mamas, Kym and Sherri.
That's what's going on there. You're building your own. You're building your own community, and it's awesome.
Well, and that's
Thank you.
That's one of the best parts
Yes.
because you have developed this. You've got all these great people tuning in every week for Tighten Up Tuesday, but it's built off that. Sherri wanted to put you on. You filled in for Kym Whitley.
Yeah.
Sherri said, this is great. B deserves more time, and she's in a position to help. And you got the best media company in St. Louis.
And I was ready. I was ready because I prayed for this, and it just happened. And as soon as Sherri's like, you need your own podcast. Chris, did I have a format? Ian, you don't see my format sheet.
Don't, Ian, just stay away from it.
I was like, oh, shit, I'm ready.
Yeah, she is.
I know how I want my segments to roll out. Let's do it. Ain't nothing to it.
Love
But
it.
to put your booty into it, as your grandma would say.
All right, what else we got, B?
Well, Chris, you know it's time for the Ask Chris Deasy.
Oh, this will be Ian's favorite. This is
okay.
This is a big segment. This is the moneymaker, as they call it.
Oh.
If you got questions for Chris Deasy, that's me. Drop them in the live chat.
Hey, Chris, you're supposed to be popping your collar like this.
Oh, sorry, I forgot.
You're supposed to be popping your collar.
That's how I get.
Oh.
Would I fit in Long Beach, Ian?
Oh, yeah.
Chris, this is your song. This was made especially for you.
I'm a beat master. I'm a beat boy. Right.
Okay. Well, today's Ask Chris Deasy is...
Oh, Natalie makes a great point before you get to your question.
Okay.
Chris and his NAACP Image Award winning media company. I forgot briefly. My mistake.
That's right. You did get
that's right. Trophy is in the mail, apparently.
Yeah, just like my stuff coming from Jate.
You don't believe the NAACP is sending my trophy?
Well, you know, Sherri and them had to go pick theirs up. So that's all I got to say. And you didn't win the shit. They really won it, and they just giving everybody in the background one.
Everybody. I think
I'm just saying.
There's one.
No, but I'm just saying, Chris, you know what I'm saying? They was like, oh, we like Chris, but he going to have to come and get it. They probably got to sit in the box.
NAACP Image Award
They got to sit in the box right there, just like our stuff sitting in your office in the box. They said,
boy. This
costs $20 to mail to Chris.
This is a unique evening on Tighten Up
All
Tuesday,
right.
and I
so
love it. Ask Chris Deasy.
Today's Ask Chris Deasy is Chris. And this comes from my husband, Dennis.
Oh, no.
Do you have any pictures taped to your speedometer?
Actually, pop up that photo of me and Ian at All Things Comedy. Yes, I have this one. I have this one on my speedometer. I like to remember it fondly. I believe it was a heck of a time.
I'd like farting, I remember.
Chris.
Well, that was for a disgusting reason.
Tell the truth. You really have a picture taped up on your speedometer?
No, I don't. I think.
Oh, damn. I was going to put you. You know you was on your way to getting your black card.
Chris.
Damn. Because you already said you don't keep no caps in your back window. When you got.
Can I make a request? Instead of calling it a black card, can we call it a black trumpet from now on?
Yeah, the black trumpet card. Chris, you was on your way to getting the. Let me write that down.
Black trumpet,
black
not card.
trumpet.
Just black
trumpet.
Black trumpet. Oh yeah, you was on your way
Just
to getting the
black
black trumpet. Yes. And if you would have said yes, I have a picture on my speedometer.
Yeah, it's my friend.
I would have been
it's
like,
my friend in a
that's
tall
a
tee.
check mark. Chris is on his way. Your other question is, Chris, this came in and it says, has anybody ever said to you, I'm going to put a little something in your hand?
Oh, Jesus.
That's my other question. Have anybody ever said to you, I'm going to put a little something in your hand? Or do you know what that means? If somebody says, I'm going to put a little something in your hand.
That means
do you know
what that means they're gonna pay you, right?
Yeah, but that means they gonna pay you not what you worth.
Oh.
That's why it's called a little something.
I've had that happen, but it just wasn't categorized.
That's like when somebody say, oh, if you come over here and give me a ride and take me to the grocery store, I'm going to give you a little bit of gas money and I'm going to put a little something in your hand. That's what that means.
Ian, has a
Man.
club manager ever done that to you?
Put a little something in your hand. Yeah, like if you come down here and just give me 10 minutes, I ain't got much, but I'm gonna put a little something in your hand. And they mean it
You're
when
like,
they say a
thanks for
little
the
something.
$3. Yeah.
Thank you. Like, thanks for the parking money.
It
Exactly.
doesn't even cover the parking money. That's what I love. I love it when they give you that much.
Well,
I'm
Chris.
hurting. Those are great.
Okay, the last thing I'm reading is How They Hold Them Down. It came in from Nate W. in Poughkeepsie, New York.
Love
And it's
Poughkeepsie.
titled it's titled Free Rent Paid Storage. Okay, it says, when I was younger, my brother and I worked with my mom on the weekends selling flea market items for years. We lived in Poughkeepsie, New York, and would drive 40 miles away to set up for flea markets. I never knew until I got older that we were selling things that my father put out after people got evicted.
Oh.
I found out that when we couldn't pay our rent, my father and uncle would offer up their services to evict people to subsidize our rent. And it got to a point where we were living for free. And my mother rented a storage spot for all the furniture and that's why we had to drive far away to sell it, so that people around us who got evicted wouldn't recognize their stuff.
That is awesome.
Now that's some ghetto shit. Y'all living free, but your mama paying for a storage. She's an entrepreneur. She paying for the storage to sell the furniture and stuff at a flea market. But they get living rent free because the daddy and the uncle running around putting people out. I was like, no, that's smart. Now that's how you hold them down. So that's why the brothers had to help on the weekends. They didn't know where the shit was coming from. They were like, where are we getting all this flea market stuff from that every weekend we just got to help sell? That's why you can't store it when it's eviction shit. You got to pick it up and get rid of it quick.
It's hot.
Because people fight over that. If you see somebody digging through your shit when you come back, they be like, bitch, why you got my dresser? So
that's my trumpet.
Right, exactly. Exactly.
Oh my goodness.
Get your ass beat. So yeah, I thought that was a funny how they hold them down.
That's amazing.
With that being said, Chris, we wrapped it up.
Kind of.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Oh, and I appreciate you being on the show. And I told you when I get out there so I can raid Sherri's closet, we gonna have to hook up. You gotta tell your wife. You gotta tell your wife how dope I am and all this fly stuff. Like, oh yeah, you guys definitely connect, and we could do lunch, as they say in LA when you go to lunch and never eat. That's LA. You sit right there and don't eat.
I love it. We're gonna eat. We eat in our house. I was gonna say thanks for having me on your Black Panther decorating party show.
Why you call it a Black Panther decorating party show? Am I a rebel? I'm a rebel.
Are you a rebel?
Yes. I am a rebel.
Oh,
yes, I am. In Jamaican, I would be called Taliwa. That means little but feisty.
Oh man, that's exactly what my nickname. That was my nickname in high school.
Taliwa. Oh Lord, you shouldn't be telling people that because I know how tall you are.
I know. That's exactly why.
Exactly.
They call me Girthy Taliwa.
Oh, not the girthy. I ain't heard that since '83. That's what I used to call them, husky. You husky. You girthy. Oh, that's a big one right there.
Oh, how about Ian? Do you have any shows coming up besides the Thunder and Lightning tour this fall across America?
You can go to ianbagg.com. I'm in Traverse City, Michigan this weekend. You can listen to my podcast or watch my podcast Around the Bag, which is bi-monthly, where a group of friends come over to a house and I ask them questions and they try to win my best friend award. And then I also have a hockey podcast, which I know will get a lot of people saying that on this one.
A lot of hockey fans.
I hope I'm out there in April when you do to bring the friends over to the house.
Hopefully, if you're around, I'd love to have you on. Okay.
Oh hell yeah! I would love to do that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Chris.
We do it at a studio in Van Nuys called Chobo Studio. So I'd love to have you there. So.
I'll text you and let you know when I'm there in April.
Beautiful. B, do you have irksome works? People are asking. By the way, people love Ian in the comments. We're getting beautiful soul.
Good.
Wants Ian
Oh,
back.
that's
What's Ian's favorite thing to do that a contractor taught him? Do you have an answer to that real fast?
What was my favorite?
A favorite household chore or I guess contractor move that you were taught when you were building or rebuilding anything?
I love to change. I thought I could change faucets until recently. One of them was leaking and created a huge flood, and my mother-in-law didn't notice. So there was I'm now having a vanity replaced and a ceiling and a wall. So yeah, that's what I didn't learn from him was how to tighten nuts. So.
Oh, you need to take my ball therapy class.
Okay. Do you have an irksome works?
I told you I thought of that. I gotta take it. I don't have an irksome works.
Okay.
I mean, I have irks, believe me, but I got a couple that I ain't got no work. But
Well,
I didn't get one, and I just had a lot of shit that was irking me. But I was like, I know what the solution is, but then I have to fight. Exactly. So I don't want to have to fight my neighbors.
Follow Ian Bagg on Instagram at Ian Bagg. B, do you have any shows coming up?
I do. Grace I actually have a show Friday in Buffalo, New York. Told you I'm doing these amazing all-female closeout Women's History Month shows. So I'm headlining this show, and the other one in Jersey, in Maplewood, New Jersey, which is like Central Jersey. I'm hosting that show. Barbara Carlisle is headlining that show. So I love that show because we have a female DJ. It's just like all female dopeness.
That's great. It's a really strong lineup too, especially with you on there. And if you go, you can check out the information obviously on B's Instagram, where you can check out all of those. So Ian just texted me his computer died, and everybody needs to go to ianbagg.com for tour dates and at Ian Bagg on Instagram. Tell him how much of a fun time you had with him on here. Ian said, thank you all so much. It was absolutely a blast. I had one other comment from Britt saying, this episode is the funniest I've seen. I'm wheezing and dying the entire time. And that's what happens, B. We get a late start. You're in a mood. We got a lot going on.
I wasn't in no bad mood.
Grace, I didn't say you were in a bad mood. You're in a mood. It's a funny mood.
You know what I'm going to start? Telling people, Chris. No, we can talk about that in the after.
We'll talk about it later.
We'll talk about that after we take our, how we do our little shot.
We'll do.
We'll talk about that in the after shot. So,
Pamela, anyway. Are they laughing with you or are they laughing at you, B? Chris Sleazy. I don't know if Pamela's being funny or mean. I don't know. I think people are laughing with us.
I don't care if they're laughing at me or with us. I want people just to enjoy this show and tell people about it. Share it, like it, subscribe, all of that good shit. That's all I want. Because I'm really trying to I want my views. I want the views to be, I know my averages. Because y'all know if I don't do shit else, I do look at numbers. So I want my live views to be like 5,000 every week.
Well, keep working.
Trying to get it up.
You're doing a great job.
I am. I ain't set no deadline. I ain't say like next week, Chris. But I gotta go. And when it hits that point, then we celebrating. You never know. I might have some planned special for the Picassos.
Well,
I always do.
We got the design stuff. We might have some cool news to announce about the fall for you. Like, there's so many fun things going on.
There's a lot of stuff that we're working on that we're gonna be able to put out there. So, I'm always looking out for my Picassos.
Georgette.
Thank you, Quincy.
Georgette, first time catching it live. Very funny. Georgette, thank you. Tell a friend.
Thank you, Georgette. See, I love. And see, that's what I need to know. Like when people hit me up, because I'm actually doing better at checking my comments, they should say, yo, B, I told so-and-so about the show and now they're watching. So I can give them a shout out. Y'all know I love giving out love and shouting people out. So if you be like, oh, I told 8 people, my girl now watching it, then I'll be like, oh, shout out to so-and-so. Because so-and-so is now watching and loves the show.
Oh, that's so great.
Tell people.
Well, it's how you grow. Let me know. Yes.
Yes.
And a couple more comments here. We'll do this before we go. We had an Irksome Works from Heaven Sent.
Oh, good.
Irk, I hate when
Thank
people
you.
I hate when people tell you they're going to do something and don't work. Do it your damn self. Like we told you we'd be on at 9 Eastern tonight, and we were on at 9:15.
I don't want to talk
Jasmine,
about that.
Jasmine, can we ask DZ question? Don't be trying to. They were wanting to ask some DZ questions to Ian. You'll have to have him back on because everybody enjoyed
Okay.
it. You can ask him a million questions, and we'll have the tech worked out where we're not starting late. Lots of other great comments, but I know we need to roll out. So thank you
Yes.
all so much for tuning in. Make sure you go to, again, marvelous_woodworks. Follow our feature tonight on Instagram. And if you go to @Ian Bagg on Instagram and ianbagg.com to support Ian. B, anything else?
Oh, I just want to let people know that Melanie Camacho is our special co-host next week.
I love it. She's
my girl
coming to St.
Melanie.
Louis soon. Yeah.
My girl
Beautiful.
Mel's coming.
Dance
and
it
she
out.
has some stuff to show us. She makes clothes.
Oh,
Melanie
Gotcha.
designed a lot of the stuff. I don't know what she's going to show us. Some of it might not be appropriate.
it's hilarious. Looking forward to it. Thank you, everybody. Support B. Support all of us. Thank you all. You're the best. Thanks, everybody. Great job, Grace.
Ciao, out. Ciao, ciao, out.